Alright, evening everyone, evening, I'm back again for another mixing session, which hopefully will go well. Hopefully you're all doing alright, hopefully your week's been okay, nothing dramatic has happened, hopefully, because life can get like that sometimes, but, yeah, I'm not too bad. Like, I've just got myself sorted, I had some dinner, I regrettably had pasta though, because now I'm feeling tired, but I'm going to try and get a couple of hours done on this because I need to put some time into it. I haven't really touched it all week. I've been very good. I've not touched any music, trying to keep myself fresh because I don't want to, what's the word? Overdo it and burn myself out. So yeah, I'm getting there. My sore throat's better, so that's good. So hopefully it should be alright. I'll tell you what's a bit weird though, like, I think it was affecting my hearing, but I'm not sure. But either way, hopefully this week there'll be no madness with weirdness with headphones and no sore throat, so I can now chat for Great Britain again, so it should be fine. Hopefully I've not done something stupid like muting myself, and I haven't. Excellent. All action stations go. So, since I've started a little bit late today, I had some Windows updates and stuff to do, which is quite annoying, as it pops up, always usually on a Wednesday. It's like they're waiting for me to attempt to stream, and then they interfere with my plans. So anyway, what I will do is I'll get on with this because I want to try and crack on and get at least the arrangements pretty much sorted, and then see if I can get some of these effects in and have a look through the ad libs and stuff to see what is needed really. So I'm just gonna crack on with it because I ain't really got too much of an intro. But yeah, if anyone wants to like have a chat, interject, suggest something, feel free. It's always welcomed. But yeah, so I'm gonna crack on, see what I can think of. I know there's a little bit of issues with the mix here, but I need to sort out the intro as well. That's the thing. Let me listen to that again. Don't know if I've made the white noise too quiet. Maybe a smidge. Let me bring it up a little bit. The difference of a weaker perspective, right? I almost started something new. Or well, not started, but kept working on something new tonight, but now, there's a little bit of a problem here, I'm noticing straight away, with the vocal. Maybe there's a little bit too much low mid, but let me test this, hang on. Yeah, the vocal, the reverb actually, specifically, is almost adding too much volume to the vocal, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit. It's either that or I'm going to sidechain it, so let me try something that's bugging me. That is the drums. Why am I doing that to the drums? That's not what I want. No wonder it sounded weird. Right, get rid of that. Whoa, that was nearly a mistake. Hang on. This one. Okay. It's adding a lot, right? Kind of covering the tops of the drums a little, so I want reverb, but I don't want it to like overwhelm. The break. So what I'm doing now, I'm just adjusting how much mix is going through, which is basically how much volume is going through into the mix I've got here. What I might do, just to try and emphasize it a little more. Let's see how this feels. I've taken a little bit out of the mix already. It's just because I'm listening to the top end of the break and it's like her voice is almost taken over a little. Which is what I want, but not too much, right? Overall though, I was a little bit worried about the arrangement here, but like I'm actually alright with this bit so far. However, this part I was a little concerned with. Just about okay. I think that, yeah, the reverb was really doing a lot. Let me do this though. Because a little bit I want to just tackle here.
Tied up and bound, you'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound, you'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down.
Just trying to control the low mids a little, right? Because what I don't want, what I'm hearing is the voice is almost overtaking the snare, and I just want the snare to just be in front a little bit. That's what I'm trying to do here. So if I look at the snare fundamental on the break, I've got an EQ here. I do, yeah. So where's that? That is going to be here. We've got one at 66. About 1k, and we've got some top end here, so the fundamental is actually down here somewhere. Here we go, about 300. So if I look at a voice now, because my DAW is not advanced enough to show the overlapping with fab filter, which you can do on a fancy DAW. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain freeze when I was listening. This can probably come up a little bit, I think. Yeah, about there. I've got quite a bit done, actually. Didn't realise I had this much done. Okay, so we got some issues here. This one, for sure, doesn't feel, it feels not high pass enough. It's just, there's no change there, which I can't have. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound, you'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. So here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a different high pass, something like this. Oh gosh, yeah. All these hiccups only kick up, try to leave you unfound. Got it tied up and bound, you'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound, you'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. Do you know what is missing as well? I have got no riser in here. Let's put this in. Let's just get this arrangement all out because I need to build an outro and then I can start putting in some cool effects. So that's the plan today, I think. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound. No, I won't make a sound. You'll find out. I do want to try something though. See if I can make that piano a bit more. Where's my piano? Here. Here it is. Alright, let's swing here. It's going to keep us alright. Let's try this. This. I just want to see how. down.
Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. You'll find shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound. No, I won't make a sound. You'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. You'll find shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound. No, I won't make a sound.
Not sold on it. I think it's just about right there. But
Shadow armies have a
what have we got
bounty
here?
and I'm tracking them down. You'll find shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound. No, I won't.
This is okay, but I think I can add a little bit of tension here. Maybe in this bit. Let me copy this. Let me just literally copy this section. Because it's not bad. It's just not exactly what I think it could be better. I think if I do something like, for example, if I do something like this, that, and then move this over one. If we move all over, oh, actually, that's not going to work, is it? Where's the last of that bar? No, that can't move. That's got to stay here.
Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound.
Do you know what? Why did I remove this from here? I could legit copy another one in there. All right, okay. I think it just I think it just adds the tension. What I'm going to do, if I grab, I just think it maybe just it's more feel at this point. I don't think there was anything particularly wrong with it. I just want something a bit more out of it, you know. So if I do something like this, and then I grab the normal one, and then I can put that in here, but like start it there. So if I listen to that.
Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound.
So then if I bring the mix up as well, let's bring the mix up here. Just at the end of this, let me get this right. Trying to be tasteful with it, you know. Try and make it sound a bit more, I don't know. Just trying to get the right feel for it, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. If I do something like this, let me sort this out so it's not.
Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down.
And then, yeah, this needs to go back to the normal level of mix as well. It just sounds weird. Let me close this so I don't make any more mistakes. Normal delay mix. Let me grab this one. Yeah, but the new one I started is quite somewhat aggressive because, you know what, I've been on a little bit of a chilled streak and I think I just needed to I needed something different just to kind of refresh my, what's the word? Palette, I think is the word I'm looking for. I kind of just want to shove this over like one. Yeah. Because then I can grab like normal volume. Where's if I got normal volume? Let's grab one of these, 100%. What I'm going to do, I'm just be a bit cheeky here. Let's grab that. As long as the automation works, right? That's all that matters. I just can't be able to redraw it. I'm being a bit lazy, but I don't really want to redraw it all. It's fiddly. Oh, whoa. You've got a license for Ableton for the year for free. Oh, from uni. Oh, that's sick, man. Nice. So you've started then, have you? Have you officially started? When did you start? Must have been September time. Did you start in September? Very cool, mate. Very cool. So you don't have to be secretive now. This is week 2. Nice. How are you finding it? How are you finding it? I bet you're... have you found a student union yet? Is it more union or is it more studying? What are you doing? Are you learning more? I know Freshers Week for me was that was an interesting week. Freshers Week always is. It's really quite something. It's when I learned how much alcohol I could or couldn't drink. No, not quite. We're almost there, but not quite. Not quite. This needs to shove over a little. Man, that's super close. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Let's just sneak that over there. A little bit like so. Like that. 1 second, mate. Hold on. I'm glad it's good to see you in here, that's for sure. Let me grab this. What's this? This is... normal. This is normal as well. Is that normal or is that... no, it's not. Okay. What have you got? Everything we've been doing so far has been everything I have experienced, so I'm quietly confident with it all. Nice, okay. Got a lot of praise from lecturers, which feels awesome, good. And got an appointment with a disability guy to hopefully get myself a dyslexia diagnosis, which would be huge. Okay. Oh, wow. Busy at the moment? Yeah, you will be busy, man. You will be busy. Well, until your last year, I think your last year, you might have to write... What do you have to... do you know what you have to do on your course? Do you have to write a thesis or something? How does it work for you? Because I had to write like 5,000 words and something. I thought it was 5,000. It was a lot of words. Too many words. That's good, though. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's good. It's good that you've got experience in it. Honestly, that really helps. Because you're passionate about it anyway, so that's huge, man. That's huge. You can't underestimate that. Have I done something really wrong here? Have I done something wrong here? Do I like that, or do I like it the way it was before? I think we may have a dissertation in the 3rd year, but I'm not 100%. We don't have any essays, though. Oh, mate. That's amazing. Nice. No essays whatsoever. So what do you do then? Do you have to do what? Yeah, how does it work? Because I've never, as much as I'd love to do one, I've never done a course on anything music. So that would be, I'm curious as to how it actually works. It'll be useful for anyone else who's considering doing it as well, because I think it's well worth it. Like, especially as you're already working the thing. I don't know now. I don't know. Let's move this out of the way. This junk. Get this out of the way. Does it just fit? It needs something in there, though. If I do this, I need a sound, right? If I do that, I need a sound to go in there, because and that I need to create some special effects. Or I can do this, like mute this junk, right? And then I don't know. Do you know what I can do, though? Is I can sort out these pads, because I think they need a little something. What have we got here? We don't have 30% is practical work, 30% for assignments, and 30% from these 300-word journal entries which you submit each week. Okay. We get tested at the end of each module, but no exams. What does that mean? Tested at the end of each module. But how can there not be exam? I don't get it. That is an exam, isn't it? That's like there's no like final like yearly exam, but there's like one at every module. Okay, maybe that's what it is. That sounds good though. That's alright. That sounds alright, man. Lucky. How are you finding uni life then? Are you living there? Are you commuting back and forth? Like, are you still living home, or what are you doing? Yeah, no end of year shit to cram for. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. That's super nice. That's super nice. No, very good, dude. Very good. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. You'll find shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound. No, I won't make a sound. You'll find out.
You know what? I think this should go in, but it should fade. I think this is what should happen. I think this should go right, but I'll just have dum, maybe. Maybe I've taken too much out of vocal now. Yeah, fucking moving out of, moving out. My girlfriend, mum, and students. Yeah, absolutely. That's good. Yeah, honestly, it'll save you a small fortune as well. Well, in theory, it'll save you a small fortune because you only need to pay for accommodation. Does that mean are you still working then? Are you still working? Because it's like if you can do that at the same time, then that's your laughing, mate. Like that's you got like the best of both then. Oh, nice. That's really good. That's really good. That's awesome news, man. That's congrats. Not all of the notes. I think I just want the dum 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 at the end here. I think that's what I want. Maybe I have this repeat. I'm trying to think now. Do I want this? Repeating. And then we do another one, maybe. No, that sounds terrible. Maybe this is fine. My lecture Monday to Thursday, 10 to 1. Oh, really? Oh, man, you are like a proper part-time. That's crazy. I used to be envious. When I was at uni, first year was, I think it was like 8:30 till 5:30. It was like all day, and it just got longer. Because then you had... And it got longer, not because the number of lectures you went up. You would have more, like second year, I had more. But I had more labs as well. So like the stuff that you're having to do on your own time was more. Still counts full time, the rest is self-dedicated study. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. That's good though. That's good. Oh man, that's a lot more chilled, I suppose. How you find it? You find it... You're not, well, you said you're not worried about it, are you? Because you know what you're doing. Which is really good. Honestly, that's awesome. Couldn't have been better, really. That's perfect. Do you know what I want to do? I keep thinking and I keep losing track of my own brain. I think I'm going to sidechain the piano, these pads, to the piano. I just want to make sure, do you know what? I'm not too sure if what I've done with the vocal... It's taken a little bit too much out of it. Let's do that. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound. You'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. think I prefer a little side chain in the reverb. It feels better than me like having it fixed. It just sounded too flat. And what we've got, and the studio spaces we're able to use are incredible. Oh really? Fully expected to be like everywhere the arts getting zero funding and have their shit gear, but not here. Oh wow. Oh, that's really good. You have sent a pic. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Nice. What is it then? Is it like a proper like studio? You got a big, massive mixed desk and top state of the art computers and whatnot in there? What have you got? Like, what is it? I bet it's got like its own recording booth and stuff in there as well. They may have done it up though. Do you know what I mean? So that's good. If you've got good stuff to work with. The only problem is then you'll go back home. You'll be like, my home studio is not like the one I've got at uni. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna be sad every time you get home. You're like, oh no, like I've got to use my shitty own home studio, and you'll just want it. That's when the gear creep will come in. Do you know what I mean? Right, what am I doing? Piano into sidechaining and the pads. Right, so there's my pad. There's my filter. High pass. I probably want to sidechain it after the high pass, right? So let me grab this. Piano, keys. Okay, peak controller. Let's grab this. Let's try and do something and see if we can make... This is a little bit of feedback that I got that I've remembered. Here we go. Rename. So we're going to call this piano. Oh gosh, no. Where's my rename? Oh, it is there. Piano sidechain. Yeah. It's piano sidechain. Hashtag. No, I'm happy for you, dude. That's really good. It's one of those things that I would have dreamed of like to do, but I had to be sensible and do things that I knew I was good at, because I didn't think I'd be able to make a living out of it, which is probably not a bad thing. But you are, so you're all right, man. You're doing good. Like, that's awesome. That's really good news. I bet you're well chuffed, mate. Honestly, there's not much better. If you're doing something that you love to do, like, it's like that makes all the difference. I know for my career, so to speak, I kind of made myself do that because it seemed like the better option for me. Kind of, yeah, you know. So there is something to it. I just wish that I kind of did more stuff that I wanted to do. We can amp this up a little bit. Now, what have we got here in the peak controller? I'm sure there's a multiplier. I've not really used this, but I think maybe I should. Where did I put it? There we go. Yeah, so if I do, what have we got? Multiply of 1. Let's do a multiply of 3. And then see if that moves the sidechain more. Not too bad. We have 8 different studios. Some have a shared live room, which is floating by the way. One room which is a 32 channel AWS 900 desk. Wow, okay, it's like $100,000. Another's a DM2000. There's an entire building that's just a studio that is decked out for full surround, like 10.1. Oh, that's new. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, that's crazy. That's really cool. That's very cool. Okay. There's just shit that's around. Yeah. I wonder when the day will come when 10.1 is going to be, like, standard. Because how many mixes do you do that are in 7, let alone 10? Do you know what I mean? Like, and I know that probably it'll become a requirement at some point, or at least a standard from stereo to multi-channel, super multi-channel, super surround. 10.1 is crazy. That's really good though. It sounds fun. That's what it sounds. I think sidechain that was definitely better. Have I taken too much out of my voice? I'm a little worried now. Let me have a look here. Hang on.
Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound, you'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down.
Oh, well, enable that. Enable this one.
Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound, no, I won't make a sound. You'll find out.
Ooh, it's close, man. I don't want to overdo it and thin it out too much.
Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I
I don't think I need to take too much out. Now I've sidechained the reverb, which is like the top bit. I think it's not so bad. It all looks so expensive and commercial. When I get to put my grubby hands on my man, you might as well. Like, how often are you gonna? Well, you never know. But like, how often are you gonna get to play with such gear? Do you know what I mean? You don't know, like when how long when the next time you have to use something like that is. I would just make the most of it while you can. Absolutely. Don't worry about that. If it breaks, it's not your problem, right? They've got to pay for it. Obviously, don't go around breaking stuff, but it's that's what it's there for. And then you can at least you'll appreciate it when you can do stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I think. I think that's really good, man. That's super lucky, super awesome, man. I'd love to be able to do that. I'm too old now, though. I can't go back to uni again. I haven't got enough money to do that anyway. Not even if I wanted to. Right, let's see here. What have we got? We've got, we need pads. I've got to make this little outro now. What, outro-ish? Something like that. Okay, so I can do, let's grab this one. Right. And then we can put that out here somewhere on its own. Where did it go? Where did it go? There we go. Right, set the volume back. We'll set there something like this. Kind of the idea. The idea as well is that when I do look for work, I can say I have experience using state-of-the-art equipment. That is a very good point. That's a very good point. No, absolutely. That's definitely a good way to look at it, mate. But you've already got a half a clue, well, more than half a clue about what you're doing anyway, because you're used to using other stuff, and now you just get to play with the fancy things. I'll just say enjoy it, man. You already know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Just enjoy it while you can. It does go quick.
Find out.
Or if I put this one here, right? And I'll do that. Here we go. I've got to create a mood. That's what I'm trying to do now. I've got to create the mood. So if I put this here, put this one here, right? What if we took this, got rid of this one, right, and whacked this one here, like for like mood enhancement. Let's put this here. Let's go, bam, 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 and then it'll be like more indie. Okay, hang on. And my course has a focus on being creative to the point. So the point is to experiment. Very exciting. Oh, that's really good. Oh, no problem there then. You can do. You should invite what's his name, John Berg, to come and do the vocals there. You should absolutely do that, man. Get him off his ass. Get that done. Is that done yet? Is it done? Because I want to hear it. Because like the guitars are amazing in there. Yeah, you should, man. Definitely louder here. Right, we've got that. That's the same. That's the same. This one louder. All what I am noticing here, her vocal is getting defeated by the piano. And what's the best way for me to do it? I bet they're taking up the same freaking range as well. I bet it is. And I'm going to have to create some cool effects to stop that at the mids. Yeah, it is. I might do a little subtle ducking effect on, I don't know if I want to do it across the whole thing or just in the right sections. Let's have a look. I just need to ingrain it in my head that I need to produce at minus 5 dB peak and just turn my headphones up instead. No, you don't want to turn your headphones up instead. No, you mix quietly overall, Ishi. Come on. You turn your headphones up once in a while, but like if you listen to it quietly, you get to hear all the transients and everything, right? Yeah. Or what you should do is, maybe you could, if you can you crank up the master and then like pull everything down, like put like you want a limiter, because that's what I do. I always mix with like this louder on this end, so then I'm not like pushing all the buses too hard. So I'm using like about 3 dB that I'm pushing up. But like you could just add 5 dB on it. And then just like when you're mixing in, like you won't be tempted to like slam it. Do you know what I mean? So maybe keep your headphones where they are. You should listen to it quietly though. Because like otherwise you get ear fatigue, right? And yeah, I think you'll be alright, mate. You'll be alright. It's not too hard to remember to mix 5 dB. Although you don't. Why have you got 5 dB peak? That's shit that I'd worry about afterwards. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'd mix it. To be honest, a lot of what we'll do will be done on monitors. Okay. Oh, you hope that it'll be done on monitors? I would write. Well, I suppose if you've got a full studio that's already done, I suppose it's probably better because it's all soundproofed and balanced and no bass traps and all that jazz. So yeah. Incredible questions. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. What you want to do is you want to slick a limiter on the end of it, mate, and then you want to turn it up, right? So then you put your gain like 6 dB before your limiter. You limit it at 0, and then when you're putting it through the buses, like it'll be way quieter. It'll be literally 6 dB quieter. That's what you want to do, right? And that way you won't be like blowing anything. You could even set your limiter to like set it at whatever true peak you want, -1 for example, and you could just literally mix it like that. Nothing else on there, right? So then it gives you room to like EQ. That might be the way that you want to do it, dude. I would say just turn the master up and then put the limiter on the end. Is it? It's some can be. I'm not gonna lie. It can be. It can be incredibly good sounding sometimes, but not. These days, people use it too much, like for everything, and it's just when the sound completely disappears. It's not always my cup of tea. It sounds grainy. I can't deal with that. I don't mind a bit. Yeah, Choons will kill me. Oh no. They'll be alright. They'll be alright. It's fine. They've got a brand new studio. You need to test anyway. They need to find the weaknesses. Ishi, right? That's what you're doing. You're finding the weaknesses of the system. Yeah? They didn't invest all this money for nothing. If it doesn't work right, you'll be the one to find it, right? That's the plan. If anything, they should be paying you to be stress testing the system. Right? See what blows up. Okay, so we want this one. That is not too bad. We want this, yeah. Why isn't that sounding here? Oh, is it too much? Is it too much here? Do I need to make that quieter? Because it's really... What was this before? That's because I'm turning the bass down, am I? I'm not touching the Reese right now. Where's my Reese macro? Have I got one? I do. I am. That's why it's sounding different. Okay. I saw a while ago that some guy had a rack for Ableton that lets you do what you want, and then at the end you just turn it off and you have a perfect... Yeah, honestly, I think that's all it is. Like, what you want to do is you want a trim plugin, like, put in... turn it up by 6 dB, right? Limit, and then so you're making sure you're not, like, going over, you're definitely clipping at 0, right? It's going to cut it off at 0. Then everything that you mix into the buses will be 6 dB louder. And so then when you take that off and you take off the gain plugin, you'll think you're hitting 0, where you're actually hitting -6 when you take off the gain plugin. So all you need to do is just increase the gain on the master by 6 dB, and then you'll get a perfect -6 at the other end. Yeah? So it's not that complicated. Like, it's not that complicated. It's so it's quite easy. Just stick a trim plugin on it, mate. Trim plugin, +6, limit it, and then like bam, like take it off, and you'll be at -6 because you've gone through and you've mixed it at that level, and you'll be mixing to 0 as far as you're concerned. But in reality, you're 6 dB quieter on your overall buses, on your two buses, as I should say. Your mix bus. So yeah, I think that'll work fine, mate. I kind of do it, but I don't do -6. I do -3 because yeah, whatever. But it's actually -3.3. Why is it -3.3? I don't know, but that's what I did. I just turned it up 3 dB. I thought okay, and then that way as much as I get some cool distortion out of this 32-bit bits over here, which sounds nice, like that way I'm not like blowing out the other end, because I had a tendency to mix too hot. So like you, I mixed too hot, right? So that's what I did to compensate for it, because I'd get to the end and then I'd mix it hot, then I'd put a limiter on it, and then if it was, especially if it was a coloured limiter, it would like completely destroy the track, and it'd just be a complete mess. So then that's when I started like, okay, if I turn it up, then I'll make myself mix quieter, because when I'm listening to it, I'm thinking, okay, I think it's the same level, but in reality, it's like X amount quieter. So I did that a while ago. Like I've been doing that's been my go-to for ages. So you've got my little chain there. I've even got it going into a compressor. So not everybody should do that. I wouldn't recommend it. It's just what I do. But I'm not professional, right? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right, let me find. You know what I'm thinking? Debating if I want the G. Do I want the G in here? Is it G thing? Let's put it in there like this. I am tempted to put the G in, right? Because this is without. And the G is implied there. I don't know what the name of this chord is, so I have no idea. But all I know is it's when I listen to it, it's implied that it's there, but it's not actually there. But like I don't know if I want it like in or not. I don't know if it's too obvious, because I'm using the bass here to do it, right? It does sound a little fuller. Also, with my maintenance loan, I bought a MacBook Pro for my studies. It's very sexy. Yeah, man. Why did you buy a MacBook Pro? You literally... You had to really justify to get that for yourself, didn't you? For your studies. Right, you could have bought a normal laptop for Ableton. Are you using Ableton, or do you have to use something else for uni? What do you have to use? Because if you get to use Ableton there, then you've got less of an argument for spending a lot of money on a MacBook Pro. That is funny. We've all done it though. I think when I did it, I could use anything plus Pro Tools. Oh, okay. Well, very good. All right, that's not too bad then. Very good. I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know if I do, because I think it's almost like too much on the nose. I think that could be doing with a little more high pass. I think that's what this needs. More high pass. More high pass like this. Alright, there we go. This looks like a banging workstation for literally anything. Anything apart from cool games like Harry Potter, mate. That's what I will say. It can't kind of game, dude. That's why you should have got a laptop. You should have got a normal laptop. That was a missed opportunity there. That's what we're going. I suppose so. No, that's a fair point. I don't have that luxury. My work PC is my gaming PC is my music one. I should really. I've got to try and save up for one, because like this thing, it can't handle what I need to do. And then at least up from that point, then maybe I can think about investing in a like a paid DAW if this doesn't get sorted out. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know, man. It's going to take me a little while. Things are so expensive these days. Plus all the machines at uni are Mac, so it makes it even more sense of why. Oh man, filthy Macintosh. That's good. I don't mind. I don't see the big appeal of a Mac. You see, I don't get it. I've always been a PC person, so for me, I'm like Mac. I'm like, if I get a Mac, I'm like, oh, none of the things that I use work. I have to get something which is like alien to me. So for me, I'm not. I get a lot. It's used a lot in audio. It's used a lot in video editing. But like the PCs, man, are so good now. I don't know. It feels like you're paying more for less. And because I'm tight like that, I'd struggle to sit with a Mac. They are very good. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'd never buy anything other than MacBook. Oh, Lacey, what are you doing? You're wounding me inside. Unbelievable. The PC is the machine of the people. The MacBook is the machine of the posh people. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. You're too well to do now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's alright. That's good. It's good. I don't know what I'll do with the MacBook. That's the thing. And then you'll find out in a lower tone. Then we wrap it up with the pads. We build the output, and then I can start doing some swells. I think, hopefully, if I can, in this, I'm gonna need to like export it and put it on Audacity and all kinds of joy. So we'll see if I can do that. I don't know if it will work, but I can try. I can try, right? So let's grab this one. Where was it? Was it this one? It was this one, right? Let me grab this. Bam. And then, like, is that too many in one go? I don't know. We'll find out. What have we got here? Apple just make very good portable work session. I don't know, man. I don't know. You can't even have the thing that they don't crash anymore on there, because they do crash and they do fail. Just like every other machine. It used to be the case because they ran different, but now they're using all the same stuff. It's kind of like, I just look at it. I can't justify it to myself, dude. I can't even afford a fucking PC. So why am I gonna buy a MacBook? Oh, shit. I can't even afford my own PC, dude. Oh dear. It's not even mine. It's not even my machine. It's good that you got one though. I'm happy for you. Because at least, you know what though, it's good because now you can, we're on Apple Silicon now, even more stable, but the hardware isn't. That's fine. No, that's fine. I mean, honestly, at least you can like, you'll make good use of it because you'll literally be doing stuff on it all the time. Whereas I couldn't. If I got a MacBook, I'd be buying one to go and pose in Starbucks. Like, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, oh, I could go into Starbucks now because I've got a MacBook and I feel like I belong. And that's what I would use it for. I wouldn't use it for anything else. There's nothing, this won't run on there. I would literally do nothing other than it would be for like a posing machine for me. So I can't even justify it to myself to get one. But like, if you're using it at uni as well, like it makes more sense. I don't see the appeal of it myself, but like, other than the convenience of the fact that everything's linked together, but I also don't like that in Windows. So I'm too old for these devices, I think. I'm of a different breed. I like doing things the hard way. I don't want things to make it convenient for me. I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't. Maybe it shouldn't be like that. Maybe. Pardon me. Oh gosh, pardon me. Terrible. I apologise. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Do you know what I mean? I've actually removed that as well, haven't I? I'll just have to balance it up again myself. Right. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if I want it to be like lower tone. I'm feeling like I could get away with lower tone, but I just don't know if it's too much, too sad. I don't want it to be too sad, you know? Let's go down. Let me do 100. 100. Oh no, now I've broken it. Oh, where did it go? Oh, it's in the wrong place. Whoops. Oh, I did it all wrong. There we go. Alright, put that there. Oh, did I send you that last foghorn track thing? Did you send me the last foghorn track thing? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Where are you? There you are. The ship's coming and they are angry. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Like, yes, I did. Yes, you did. You definitely said that to me. That's good. You should show that to your tutors, man. That's what you should do. But play it at 0 dB. Don't go easy on them and play it at -6. +12. +12. Maybe +22. Why stop there? Why stop there? You want them to know. You want the ships to be present for them in the very room that they're listening to. They want to be able to feel the fact that the ship is literally going to crash into them. That's the loudness that you want, where you can feel the bass. You can feel the sub bass. Oh dear. Visceral, that's the term. They want it to be visceral. Maybe that's too. I think that's too much too soon. Really, like this. We'll move this over here, like so, like a so. So we got. Or maybe this is just all far too early. Yeah, so maybe like we'll let this roll. What have we got here? 4, 8, 16. I don't know if I want it at the end of 8. I don't know. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling. Maybe something like that. And then like this. Like so. Maybe something like that. We'll try. You want to make 10.1 dB? You should make 10.1 dB. That's what I was saying. Like, when is it going to be like a standard thing? Like, because stereo is a standard because not everybody has a fancy surround system. Not even 7.1. Like, even now, it's been out for years and not everyone still has 7.1. I mean, you really have to, like, invest in your, I don't know, in your sound system to do that. And not many people do. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of work. It's crazy. But, like, it would be cool, though. Yeah, because you, absolutely. It would be cool. Like, but you'd have to have, like, a dedicated listening spot. Where you'd have to be in the middle. You'd proper audiophile stuff, man. It would be cool though. I think that'd be. It would add a new dimension to it for it to be all around. You know what I mean? Yeah. It still sounds big when it's put back in stereo. Oh, okay. Avid audio, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. You know what, I need it to be like. Oh, no, actually, is it doing that? I need to be. Maybe I need it to do this, like this, and then we go bam. Get rid of that one. I'm gonna grab and borrow this one. Oh man, here's one I made, dude. I love doing this Blue Peter stuff. Makes it so much easier. Right, here we go. Okay, might be like this. A little bit of this. And then we will do... We need to set the thing back to normal then. Okay, right, hang on. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me sort this out. Bam, bam. Mess with the delay. And we're about to do the fade out, and then I'm going to see if I can record some swells. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how it's going to work out, really. I'm hoping I can do it, because I think it would sound really cool with some reverse effects in here. I think I have loaded it. I think that might be 9.1. Unsure. I'm not sure. What would you have? I mean, even 10.1 is a lot. What would you even have? Would 10.1 be like a vertical dimension as well? Because you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is center. Yeah, that's all one level. Then the sub is the 0.1, right? So 7 is what you've got 2 at the side, extra. So you got 3, 3, and then so you got 3 at the front, and then effectively 3 at the sides, right? And then you subwoofer. So 9, would that be like at the back, 2 at the back? But then what would you do with the 10? Is that like above and below? Like where do you put those speakers? Or is it just more around the side? Because I think it would just be, it's almost like a bit of a waste to like not use that up down dimension if you're at that point. Do you know what I mean? You could have it though sounds are coming from below you more than like just the sub rattling the floor. It'll be, I think that could be pretty cool. I think that could be cool. But I don't know, I mean, outside of cinematic stuff, I don't know where you'd use it really. 10.1 drum and bass does sound quite cool though. Do I want that? I don't even know if I want that. Do you know what I mean? It's just very... Trying to make this a tasteful ending is what I'm trying to do. Let's keep that as is. And here I think I need to like amp up the drums just so it has more snare rolls, because we are literally coming to the end. So I think I need to start doing that with drums. I think it could be. Okay, so here, we could put one in here. What have we got? Okay, so we are this one. So in theory... I think it can work. I don't know if I want it here or if I want it in this one just before the ride cymbal, which I'm not sure yet. But just bear with me a second. Let me have a quick fiddle with that. Hang on, what have we got? Middle, left, right, side, left, right. Okay. Middle, left, right, side, left, right. Diagonally behind, left, right, and then behind, left, right, directly behind the middle, and then the sub. Okay, so like you got 2 at the back. Okay. Middle, left, right, side, left, right. hang on. Middle, left, right. Right, that's your normal one. Okay, and then you got side, left, right. Side, left, right. Okay. I see. So you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 at the back. So it'll be 9, 10 sub. Okay. All right. I think I'm with you. Yeah. I think they're missing a trick here. I think why go to 10 when you could do like 12 or like what could you do? You could do. I would almost start be doing like 10 seems like an annoying number to use. Like, why are you doing more of that? That doesn't really help. What they should do is do elevation now. Like, so instead of just being side, you'd have like an up and a down, you know, and you'd have like a lower speaker at the sides and at the front, maybe. That's what I think would be good. And so you'd need more speakers because honestly, 10.1, like, there's not much different to 7.1. You're just making things more awkward. So I would suggest that they should probably do, like, even 5 would basically cover that, like, just with a little bit less stereo field. You know what I mean? So I think it was kind of just sound through the sound. Yeah, I know, but it's not quite the same though, is it? It's not quite the same because, like, with the stereo, we hear like the higher noises are like up, and the sub noises are kind of, you know, down at the back of your head. But like, but because you can hear when something is above you, because you can hear the way the sound hits your ear and it hits your eardrum, that you know if something's above or like below you. I think that you can tell the difference between like trying to trick your brain through a stereo image. I think that could be cooler, because then you'd be like, could you imagine a horror movie, right? Or even like a, you know, Jurassic Park, for example, and then you got some dinosaur that's breathing like up here, and you'd be like, oh, you'd want to look, wouldn't you? You'd want to look because you're like, oh shit, something's behind my shoulder up there. And, you know, that's the sort of thing that I think they could do. I think that would be more worth it than to do like a half-assed attempt at like, because past 7, like 7.1 has already got that space pretty much covered. Like 10, you're not really doing anything other than like somebody couldn't be bothered to do the elevation. That's what it feels like to me. So like, we'll do 10, and then we'll slowly work our way up. So then we can milk more out of it. Just go and just make like 16.1 or 19 or whatever it is. So then you can have like the full surround, up, down, left, right, behind, in front, and sub, right? That's what you want to do. That's what I think should happen. But it's like, I just don't see the point in doing a half step, you know, or the fraction of it, even. I don't know if I want it there. I don't think it works there, to be honest. I think it works probably more likely here. Let's do this. Let's go. No, it doesn't. No, it was definitely better before. Let's move that back then. There you go. Alright, okay. Let's try now. Almost. I don't know if I want to... Seems wrong. Just feels wrong. Oops. Or do I do a really long snare roll? I almost feel like it wants to be 30 seconds, something like this, right? Let me do this. And then I can do a real... Oh, what's that? That's extending. Why isn't it copying? There you go. Right, let's try that. Not quite. you know what it may need? Hang on, let's go here. Let's drop this. What have we got here? This one. Oh, I hate this. I hate this because I'm having to keep resizing this screen. There we go. And then I can't see what I'm doing. Right. Can I get away with this? Not quite. No. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. All the wrong buttons, right. I'm supposed to be building an outro, and I'm here fiddling with silly details, which don't matter that much. So convoluted, yeah. To be honest, it looks. I've watched a couple of things on YouTube recently, actually. Just like, you know, people trying out Pro Tools, or they switch DAW and see how they feel about it. I got to admit, it does look like a massive pain. And I saw something interesting as well, actually, that somebody did a test with a sine wave. I'm sure it was Pro Tools. And there was an issue with the mix bus, right? Where it's supposed to be a 32-bit DAW, right? And so then what you should be able to do is on here, for example, I could pick any mix bus like this. I could pick one of these channels, massively turn it up by like, I don't know, 20 dB, turn it 20 dB down on the master, and I should get no distortion, right? With a perfect 32-bit conversion. But I think what happened on when he did the test on Pro Tools, that after a few dB over and turned it back down, there was a whole bunch of like artifacts were added in. So that was something that was interesting. He said this shouldn't happen. Like, it's supposed to be 32-bit. Why is this happening? Basically, it was a big problem. So yeah, so many things to click on to do such simple things. Now you're getting into the realms of LMMS, mate. Because that's how it is with this. But this, I don't know. You know what I like about this? I just like the fact that the MIDI is like a lot easier. I'm not sure what I want to do here though, because I'm really like, I'm torn. I'm torn on. Is that what I want? Is that what I want? No, this was on the new version. It was a very, very recent test. Like, you could probably try it. You could try it, because I saw it and I was thinking, wow, that's crazy. And I think, what was he using? He was using, I can't remember, it wasn't even, I think it was Logic. This is why, hang on. I was watching a beginner guide from about 8 years ago, and everything looks like it's in, everything I took in is fucking meaningless. Why is there no right click on Apple Watch? Listen, right? That's what you get for paying for style. You don't get a right click. You just get, you don't need to think about it. Why are you thinking like that? You're not thinking like an Apple user. Come on, Ishi. What's going on? I get it on your MacBook, yeah? You get right click on your MacBook, but you don't get it on the mouse. You get one button. It's not just on the iMacs in the labs. Oh, really? Just not on the iMacs in the labs? Oh. I don't know. Maybe you have to pay extra for 2 buttons on an Apple Mac mouse. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I've never used an Apple mouse. I just don't see the point in having a mouse with 1 button. That's weird. You might as well have a trackball with just like you just push the trackball down. That I could understand. That would actually be easier to use. I think even a trackball has more buttons. It's like control click. No. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. What a terrible design. No. Oh, man. I don't know if I even like that now. I don't even know what I've done. I'm just going to change it back because I think I'm... Can I do, maybe instead of this... Pardon me. Alright, let's do... this. It's too messy, that one. No, alright, fine. I'm just gonna... Can I do this? How does it sound? No, I can't. I'm trying to improve on something which is already sounding okay, so I need to change it a different way. That's fine. It's like control clicks and scroll up is actually scroll. The scroll up is actually scroll down, and the scroll bar is as big as my brain. I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far, dude. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not. Do you know what? I'm not a fan of Apple design. I find it hard to use an Apple iPhone because there's not enough buttons, or at least you push one button and it does everything. I can't use it because it's like Nokia made sense, right? Because Nokia, that was the time when you were like, oh, I have a button for a menu. I have a button to do this. I have a button to press OK, and then you still had all your cancel button for your phone and all that jazz. That I got at that point. Apple did away with that, and so if I want to like, I don't know how to like change it to get a different app on the screen. It's just I find it hard. It just for me it's not an intuitive one. It's like a left-handed keyboard. I was talking about this with one of my friends the other day actually, and he was saying how he's got because he's left-handed, but the left-handed keyboards actually have just a numpad that's like moved to the left. And I was like, and then I saw what he did to the keyboard. He'd literally removed keys and he's rebound the keys. And when he's like typing, his WSAD is like it's almost like a mirror image of like a normal keyboard. Obviously, I was joking, saying, "Oh my gosh, where is this spawned from? It looked awful, right?" And I thought, "Oh, what was that?" But it makes sense though. I get why he's done that, and that's from something that's missing in the design perspective. But the Apple mice, I don't get it. Apple design is something that's just I find it's hard to use, and if it's hard to use. For me, it's not good. Like, I can't do it. Granted that, you know, this is hard to use, but I've made myself learn it. But yeah, are you left-handed as well? Do you need a left-handed keyboard? Because there's something I told him, because when he came up and he showed me a picture of what he's done to his keyboard, and I looked and I said, there must be a left-handed keyboard, like, somewhere that's sold, that's proper... No, you're right-handed, okay, yeah. I thought there must be a proper left-handed keyboard where you've got WSAD on the other side. And it made sense. I thought if you're left-handed, that's going to be more comfy because your mouse and everything's swapped over, right? But I had a look. Nothing. There's none of them. All there was the mouse number pad was moved. And I thought somebody's missing a trick here. Like, because if that's what people are having to do because they're left-handed, I thought, why not just make that keyboard? You know, it doesn't make sense. So I think that's a trick that's been missed in this right-handed world. But I felt a bit bad for him. I did feel a bit bad for him, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now this now feels wrong. Now I'm listening to it. Hang on. This has got to go here. Man, trying to build this arrangement is just tricky because like I'm losing track. Oh, I can't even select the tool that I want. There we go. But this one, no, I won't make a sound. And then you'll find out again, but quieter. I think. Like so, this one can come down. We'll do that. Maybe more high pass, but we'll do volume for now. I'd like to use an up-hand too, but now I don't need to take my hand off the mouse at all. Yeah. Yeah. That feels like slightly late now, right? Is that wrong? And then here, at this point, I think this is where I need to start fading it out, right? This is now volume goes down. And I think, what are we going to do first, man? We should really do... I might just bring everything down together, because it just seems nice. So if I start doing that, we've got aim and volume here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Let's just grab that. Well, that's 100%, and then we'll just go 8 bars. Because I don't want to drag out. I just want this to be kind of like a short and sweet kind of track. I don't want it to be like too long. We're already like broaching the 4-minute mark, and it's just I've been doing a lot of long tracks, but this one I don't want to. I think that would be a nice ending, actually. Alright, so that will kind of work. And then, oh man, I get to do some cool fancy effects. What did you put in here? Yeah, I'd like to have the numpad on the left-hand side too, to be honest. I don't need to take my hand off the mouse at all. You know what? I don't use a numpad much at all, really. Like, for work, maybe, I'd use a little bit. But, like, then again, I am taking my hand off the mouse. I'd find it weird, but I would get used to it, I think. Maybe you're onto something there as well, is she? But you can buy them like that, actually. You can get the keyboard, right? The WSAD is the same as your normal keyboard, like your QWERTY. That's the same. If you look for left-handed keyboard, you can literally get a numpad that's on the left, and then the rest of the keyboard is the same. And that's what you call a left-handed keyboard, which seems wrong to me, because I'd thought a left-handed keyboard would be completely inverted, because I'd imagine for a left-handed person, please tell me if I'm wrong, for a left-handed person, you'd be your right mouse button for us would be their main, button to press, right? That's what I'm thinking it should be. Maybe I've got that completely wrong, but like that's what in my head that makes sense. But I don't know, man. I don't know. What do I know? I really like this. I think this is a good feel to end, a good point to end, like the track. I think this is good. I don't want to force the issue and try and make it longer for the sake of making it longer. And then this comes down. So that means here is going to have to be the little splashy out noise. And then this can go away as well. Maybe one more, just maybe I've cut that too quick. I don't know. What have we got here? But yeah, I think so. I think I've got 8 bars. 8 bars too few. So let's drag this. Oh gosh, crap. Oops. Pardon my French. Let's drag this over here. Right. So okay, 16 bars in. 16 bars, and I think that'll be the right field for this. Let's drag that out. 16 instead of 8. And then I can do the little repeat that I feel that should be in there to make a nice ending. A happy ending. Let's quickly put that in there. Bam. Right. Because like last week I was really trying to get a lot done because I kept waffling nonsense. I wasn't waffling nonsense. I don't even know if I was waffling nonsense, but I was chatting a bit of shit. But yeah, I really wanted to get like some other bits done, but I just took too long. I took too long, so I think, you know, if I want to try and get these effects in because that's something I wanted to do, and that's what I'm going to try really hard. So if I could just really do a rough, super rough like arrangement here. Don't need this one, that's for sure. Doesn't that sound cool though? So I need to put in a little bit for this delay. Make that a little quieter as well. Maybe a little splash at the end here. I don't know. It's an outro. Do people care? Probably. Am I good enough to do it? Probably not. Let's see. I wasn't going to do pad volume. That's the next one. And then I'm going to start trying to do this cool pad volume. Try and get this done. What's this? Yeah, it's already been doing this for an hour and a half. Apologies. I've been chatting away. Let me try and get this sorted out so I can actually show something useful. Right, let me do this. Let's go. It's been a while since I've actually done something cool. So, and it'll be a learning experience because I've never done it before in this, because I'd basically just written off the idea that it's even possible in here, almost, because it's more aggro than anything to do, because I have to like add like a reverb specially, export it, go into Audacity, reverse it, add another reverb, and then I think it's just about there. But it's kind of, you know, it's a lot of work for a simple effect. And it might not even work. That's the kicker. It might not even fit. And if it doesn't fit, I'll be a bit sad, but I'll have to try and make it work. Because like it would be nice. I need some effects. That's what this needs. It's like ear candy now at this point. Because I'm kind of happy with where it is. It's sounding okay. I've put a sidechain on the turn this back up to 100. That's close enough. That I do with a high pass. I'll do that with a high pass, right? Because otherwise it just sounds weird. So let's do this with a high pass, like so. high pass, I think. We'll do this at a high pass. And a bit of volume. Just a little bit. Just start stepping it down now. Ad-lib, something I could add in here instead. If anything, maybe the ad-lib's a little quiet in the thing as well. Right, rough arrangement, we'll leave that there. There was something cool that I wanted to try, and it's going to be quite a short bit, but... Where is it? If I go back here. This one. So this part right here is something that I want to add. I just literally want... I don't want this. I just want this.
Dust it off now.
What I want to do...
Dust it off now. Dust it off now.
How am I going to do this? So I've got that. I need to add in cool effects like this. All this stuff here. That needs to be on. That needs to be on. Is that all the vocal bits? I believe so.
Dust it off now.
I need to turn off my chain because I need it to be unaltered for this to work. Let's turn span off as well. I shouldn't need to, but...
Dust it off now.
Okay. Now, I add reverb, like a crap ton of it.
Dust it off now.
Alright, let's do this. Where is it coming out of?
Dust it off now.
This one, verse 1. This one. Dry mix. Right. I don't know if this is going to work, but like I've got to try, right? Reverb. What am I going to use? Let's try this one.
Dust it off now. Dust it off now. Dust it off now.
And I need more. Let's use my two favorite reverbs. Let's do this one as well. Reverb, loads of reverb.
Dust it off now. Dust it off now.
I hope this works. Right, if I try, I don't know, maybe I need more reverb. That's what I'm thinking. More reverb? How much more reverb do I need? Is that too much?
Dust it off now. Dust it off now.
Oh, no, not that one. Leave that alone.
Dust it off now.
Yeah, I think that hopefully should be a sufficiently long tail. Let's export this into my effects folder. Let me do that. Where we go? Examples. What's it called? Swell. We want to call this dust it off now. Shadow armies. Remix. Okay. Let's try. Export as loop. Remove end silence. We don't need that. Export that out. Let's put up an Audacity and let's see if it works. Let's do the experiment, shall we? Let's find out, because I don't know if it's going to work. I hope it does, but you never know, right? Could be terrible. Because then what I need to do is reverse it, bring it in, probably add more reverb to it. Oh dear, this is getting complicated. and then fade it in, right? Documents, no, not documents. Where is it? There we go. Do you know what I should do, really? I should save this first. Actually, not like that, but actually, I will save it like that first. Samples. Goodness, and you know what? This is the downside of this DAW, because in other DAWs, you could just like clip it out, reverse it, because you got a reverse button, and then you could just add effects onto that because you've made it a unique sound, and then it's its own little thing. In here, you can't do it. It's like that's one of the bits that makes me sad. Is it just makes it awkward to try out and try new stuff, especially fiddly bits like this. It's been a while since I've done like a reverse sound, just because it's such a massive ball ache to do. Pardon the expression, but it really is. What am I looking for? Here we go. Right, okay, gotcha. Bam. Right, so I should be able to. Can I drag it in? It won't let me drag it in. Oh no. Okay, I've been doing all that. I'm an idiot. Right, okay, hang on. Just let me drag it in now. There we go. Right, perfect. Okay. Let's see. Let's make it a little smaller because that's too big.
Dust it off now.
Sounding lovely, right? We get this. We got effects, tools. There's effects. I think there's a reverse. Okay. Step one. Okay, step one. We have this here. I almost, yeah. Let's get how did the sound come in? Really early. So I almost kind of want to leave this big tail in there. I probably can cut it from about here. Yeah, I think so, about 3 seconds. Alright, let's go. Cut all that before. Okay. Sounding slightly twisted right now, but we're going to export this. File, export as WAV. Dear, oh dear. It's already starting to bend my mind, and I've only done like a reverse. I'm already struggling. I'm thinking, gosh, now what do I do? Okay, here we go. Let me export this. Yes. It's over here. I'll be so stoked if I can actually get this to work, because that is kind of something I wanted to do for ages, but massive pain in the ass to do. Right, we save that. Okay, that's exported. So now I can hide that for a moment. We'll grab this one. We're going to load, that's projects. We don't want projects. Refresh the sample bank. Then we go grab, not samples. There we go. Swells. Bingo. Right, so now I can load a sample track, right? And we're going to do that. We can drop it in here, to be honest. And then we can go, which one's the reversed one? This one, okay. Now, if I solo this one, which it should do. Okay. And now, I believe I want to put a reverb on this one. Just so it goes on the other side, and I don't know, and then I'm going to have to chop and mix them in. That's what I think is going to happen in my brain. That's what my brain is telling me to do. We need a reverb here. Should probably do the same in as I've done out. It's just adding so much junk to this. Oh dear. Right, extra reverb. And then we sort this one out. What did I do in this one here? I added an extra, and then I've got to stitch the two sounds together, and then I'm going to have to like blend in the normal sample with this, put that layered in underneath, and chop it just as she starts to say, or at least fade it out so it's not reversed, because like it'd be weird having the reverse sound underneath, right? So at least from when she's actually speaking. So I can't be having that. So when the actual vocal's actually talking 48%. Right, let's grab this. We go here to up the mix to 48%. So we've got it same in, same out. Okay, right, so now file, export. Oh dear. Don't know if it's gonna work. Doo-da, doo-da. I don't know if it's just gonna work. Here we do day. Da, 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 da. My brain has stopped. There we go. It's really like, gosh, it's really mind-bending. First with reverb. Okay, export that. Export as loop. Remove end silence. Go. Okay, that's step 2. Done. Load Audacity back up. Back in here now. Let me grab my file. Right, we do this. And I think, yeah, now we've got some cool... I don't know if I need to unreverse it, is the question. So if I now effects unreverse, right, okay, so we do that. Okay, that didn't work. Control, oh, no, didn't mean to do that, whoops. Effect, reverse. Okay, so not too bad. Oh dear, my mind is breaking. Like, okay, right. Now we export it, right? So we've got a swell. We've got too much going on, but like we'll try and clean this up. We'll try and clean this up. I've got to then try and crossfade one into the other, like my hand, and hopefully I can make it sound good. And it's going to be a little tricky, but so if I call it dust it off now, or if I call it swell first, swell, dust it off now. I'll put a little Shadow Armies remix reference in there so I know what I'm looking at. Okie doke. Ooh, breaking my brain is what this is. Breaking my brain. So that is that step. So now I should be able to remove both these things. In fact, I can remove this entire thing here. I can now remove the extra reverb that I added on here. So let's get rid of that and that. Then we'll go here, refresh the sample bank. All of this is for one sound. How long has this taken me so far? Like 10 minutes? Is that what? Is this 10 minutes per one? I mean, lucky I don't think I have to do it too often, but like once I start, there's got to be more places for it, right? If I can make it work, like if not, I might have to just abandon the idea, but we don't know unless we try, right? So let's give it a go. Let's put this in here. Okay, let's drag this up so I can see. Let's move this here. There we go. Right. And now I've got to line this up. Now I've got to line this up. So let's go put this here to here. We'll just do this. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. Go like that. It's quite long. Okay, now we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. Da, 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 da. Right, somewhere like... Is it middle mouse? Middle mouse is that side. Right, gotcha. Okay. Oh, well, that's not a million miles away, is it? It's almost there. I just need it to be, it's a little bit quiet. And probably because I've got all this crap turned off as well now. So let's do that, put that back on, add this to its own bus, like so. Okay. Is that too early? Okay, hang on. It's slightly out of time, but I'll get this nailed down. Right, hang on. Oh dear, let's add in just the audio vocal. It's not a million miles away, honestly. Not a million miles away. So now I need to do this. It needs its own volume. I'm wondering if what I should do is really just mix it into the vocal bus, but it's just it's something else to do. Do you know? It's tricky. It's really, really tricky. Right, swell, dust, volume. My poor brain. My poor brain. Suffering. Suffering now. Oh, lordy lord. Right, okay. So this is going to be... How many bars? 1, 2 bars. 1 bar. So we're looking at here. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, that's actually the wrong one. It's this one, that one. There we go. So we are half a bar. And we have to start bringing it down from here. So maybe a bit before. But down here, we need to crossfade this out. Quite short. How's this going to sound? Can we do it?
Dust it off now. Dust it off now. Dust it off now.
This is too much here. It needs to come down a bit quicker, I think. Something like that, really. Needs to just roll off pretty fast.
Dust it off now. Dust it off now.
Bit more.
Dust it off now.
How's that? What are we feeling? What are we thinking? I think that's maybe almost acceptable.
Dust it off now.
The only trouble is with the, do you know what I can do? Do you know what I can do here? I can line up the sample because I can't see it visually, which would really be super helpful to be able to do this visually right now. I can't do it in this version. But yeah, what have we got here? It's just about, oh, is that two? Yeah, okay, hang on. Oh gosh, that's like mega. So really, we are about half a bar too late. So if we bring it forward a bar, let's get rid of that for a second. Like this, right? That's kind of what we want. Like here, in theory.
Dust it off now.
That's too much. Whoops. Way too early. Let's try this.
Dust it off now.
Did it sound better before?
Dust it off now.
It's pretty much it there, isn't it?
Dust it off now. Dust it off now.
Can I get away with that? Does that sound reasonable?
Dust it off now.
It's got a very slight like delay. It's a tiny amount.
Dust it off now.
That's worse. That's definitely worse. So maybe like this.
Dust it off now.
Oh, okay. I think that's it. Right. We'll use this as, we'll call this test track for now. Okay, because what we want to do, we'll mute that. Oh dear, that is a lot of work for one sound. And then if it works, I will put it in to the rest of the track. Like, let's have a listen to it for now and see where the heck I am. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, save as new version. Whew. Oh goodness! If I put all my, I have. Do you know what's also bugging me? Before I even do that, there's the beginning. I only know this because it's been a while since I've listened to it in the car. The beginning, my goodness, it's a little bit on the quiet side. It's on headphones. It's all right, like, but in the car, it's not enough, dude. You know, it's just not enough. I hear it and I'm like, I wish it was a bit more, and that's what I think to myself. So I wish there's a bit more. So if I do something like that, oh no, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? I've done it in the wrong place. Whoops, that'd be why. Okay, 24 bar down somewhere like this. We'll try that.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
That is also too quiet as well. Like, way too quiet here. It's too much high pass. That was something else that's bugging me. Didn't notice at the beginning, but that I'm trying to. Oh gosh, no! What have I done now? There we go. I'm trying to remember it in context of that. I'm listening to it like very quietly on my headphones, which is difficult with these new ones because it's so clear. You forget sometimes, and you think, "Wow." So I'm still getting used to that.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Dust it off now.
I'm debating with myself now if I even want this bit in here.
Dust it off now.
Or maybe I want more. Almost want the swell to be louder. Louder. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like too quiet. Let's bring it up like a dB. Let's not go too crazy.
Dust it off now.
Do you know why it sounds weird? Because I've got no... I had no freaking vocal at the end there. That's why I muted it. I forgot about that. Let me... Right, now I've done these changes. Let me save it before I forget about that. It's a very different vibe, right? That's not supposed to be there. Now I feel like I need it here as well.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you around, you'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, you'll find out.
Here. Maybe because I've got the high pass on it. Just feels a fraction early. And I can't help but think that's because I've got it so high passed that you're not hearing the vocab. Which makes me think, is that one too early as well? Whoa, 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 here. So do I move this one? So now there, it sounds wrong. Audible there. Needs a little more volume here. It's a little bit on the quiet side. I think as well, something that's bugging me, I want to sort of, what can I do now? What's the plan? I think I might quickly sidechain the piano to the vocal, just to give it a little bit of movement. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I think that will help, just let the vocal stand up in front, because the piano feels like a bit static. So then at least if it'll feel almost like it's in the same sort of space. So I think that might be plan number one. Then I'm tempted to give the piano a little more reverb, and maybe I can turn it up and down so it can ring out in places where I want it. That's an automation I might make. And it's just these swells, because I like that. I mean, that was a lot of work, but like, it's kind of cool. But without it everywhere, because I really feel like it needs to come in now in the break in between. I feel like I need to do it if not every start of the 8, like just before bar 1, then it needs to be done like every 16, and I'm thinking that might be something, but it's a lot of work. It'd be cool to do. I'm debating on it if I want to do that. I think it would be the right idea. It's just a lot of work to produce that in this. It's really, really, that was mind-bendingly difficult. Because I almost feel like it needs that swell now. If I take it away, what does it sound like? It's not bad, but do you know what? It is missing something. It's not terrible. I almost feel like this should be sidechained as well. Because I don't want it to let's do that first. Let's do that. Will that help it sit in the mix nicely? Just a little bit of extra groove off the top. Alright, let's try this. Let's get rid of that. It definitely buries it in the mix a little, but I worry it's too much. So I have to use some makeup gain maybe. Already got it in there. If I do like half the dB. Maybe without the transient thing on, turn off. It's very subtle now. It definitely feels like it's placed in the mix better. I think I could live with that, but I'm going to have to do that with everything. I'm going to have to put it here. I'm going to have to put it possibly here on this leading phrase here. So like certain sections I'm going to have to like reverse it and then bring it back in, which is going to be a bit of work, but I think that's because those kind of like little effects that will make this stand out a bit more. What I can do in the meantime though is what I wanted to do is examine what I've got in the ad-lib bank, right? Because she's got quite a bit in here. And I think it'd be a shame to not use them as well. So at least I could do that. At least I've got the right idea with that now, I think. What I want though is, where's my ad-lib bus? What's the time? Okay, I've got time. I've got time. Ad-libs there. There we go. There's ad-libs. What have we got? What have I chopped out so far? That's what I'm using now. That's also what I'm using. Oh, I think that would be cool. What else have we got here? There's something else. Here we go. Can I get away with that? Okay. Almost feel like I should move it back because I don't want to miss these very subtle kind of lead-ins, you know. Makes all the difference. Okay, let's try putting some in for size, right? Let's try. Just grab some stuff. We'll see how it sounds in the intro. Maybe just a bit of a layer in the back. Okay, let's go grab this one. Okay. I think if that's going to work, it'll have to be like this a little bit. Nope. It's almost there, but it's just not quite. Kind of, yeah. Do you know what? I've not heard these before, so let's see what works. I think that's too happy for this section. Where does that live? Let's find out. That is halfway through a bar, so it should be somewhere like this. And then, like that.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
No, something's wrong there. Offset that.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Man, it's oh.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Do I need to correct this a little bit? I feel like I should. Let's try.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
That's way too much.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Might have to use Melodyne or something to try and like. I think I can stretch out vowels and stuff in there. It's something that I'm thinking about now. Let's try this one.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
I really like the mood of this one, right? It's a little more somber. That fits really well.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart.
I've got that one already.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Oh, okay. That is a good one. I like this. I think I can make that work somewhere.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Do you know what, though? Do you know what? There is a bit there which I think could work quite well. Not so much the harmony bit. It's almost that flat. I almost want to say it's a flat note. So I think I just need to chop it. Let's do a little bit of chopping, right? Chop, choppity, chop, chop. Let's go. Okay. Let me see. What am I doing? Yeah, chopping. Chop, chop, choppity, chop. This is going to be its own little sound here. Yeah. Oh, something like that here, maybe. What is that? F sharp. Oh, number 2. Number 1. It's going to be an F3, F sharp 3. Where are you? F sharp 3. There we go. Oh, no. G sharp. How long does that go for? Because the trouble is I want that to ring out more. Maybe I record it there now? Just, I feel the abruptness of that where I cut the sample. Okay, that's gonna have to do. Might just have to dial up the reverb or something. Let me see if I can get this working.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Okay.
Come on, baby, let
I like the sound. I just don't know if it fits with a vibe. This is what I'm trying to figure out. This is the hard bit now. Let me...
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Dust it off now. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Yeah, dust it off now and find. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Yeah, I'll dust it off now and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you around, you'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, you'll find out. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the
Yeah,
ground.
there's some work there. What else is there? Before I write that off, let's have a look. There's got to be other things I've missed. So good. Perfect. Maybe at the end. I need some, you know what? It's tempting to just bring this back in. Like we can do what we use in the intro is usually good for the breakdown, right? So I don't know why I'm breaking that general rule of thumb that I use. I've just stuffed it miles away. This program. Come on, there it is. Nearly 3,000 bars away. Come on, let's go. Come on, there we go. Right, where am I? Right, let's put these here. We'll keep them. Where are... Yeah, okay, good. Right, let's see. Where are we?
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
I almost want that swell as like a general thing, you know? Could legit have just like a just lead into it. So what I need maybe, okay, hang on then. Right, let's clone this. Because I can't fit both of them in with the same length at the same time. So that is like how many? 1, 2 before this one. So it's going to be 1, 2. It lines up about there. So it's going to be around here. This one, right? It's an idea, right? It's an idea, because that would save a lot of hassle. It's not exact, but it's close. Let me, and then straight in. So let's go grab this bit. Let's play. There's no volume, that's why. Set that to 0. Oh gosh. That is going to be super hard to line up. So let's try a different way. I might have to chop this specifically. I know what I should do. I should really go and record and reverse all these things, but I'm trying to take a shortcut right now. I don't know if it will work proper. But like, you know what I'll do? Let's remove this. Get test track down. Test track. Come on, let's do this. Right, test track. We can line it up that way. How does it sound here? Not quite. There's too much, right? There's too much. Too many words. I think that's going to be too quiet. It's a nice little effect, honestly, but like, it's just... I think I'm going to have to chop it. Let me chop it in Audacity. Let me do it. Oh, gosh. What a freaking nightmare. What a freaking nightmare. Okay. I've got it here somewhere. Did I close that? I think I closed it. Oh no. Let me... Joshua, sorry. What app is this? LMMS, mate. Sorry, I was busy trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing with this thing here. But yeah, let me I can type it in. Let me have to hang on, give me a second. Let me sign into YouTube. Just bear with me. Here we go. Alright, it is at gosh, so I'm a bit useless at this, bear with a sec. There you go. Sorry, mate, I completely missed. I apologise to chat. I've just been busy in my own world trying to figure out how to figure this one out. Right, give me a second. What was I doing? I do a preset file. Dust it off with reverse with reverb. What did I call it? Was this one? no, let me just load it up. Let me load it up. Let me grab the actual sample because it's not in my recent files. Let me go. I don't know why it's not in my recent files. It's weird. But let me just try this. It's a super mega shortcut, but I think it sounds cool. If I can get away with it, I will. But I know what I should do. I should properly record it so then it syncs up with each different word because it's going to come in slightly differently. But I think we will try. We will try. Yeah. Oh, what am I going to do here? Right, here we go. So this one. Is this the one? Is this the one?
Dust it off now.
Yes, it is. So, what I want is...
Dust it off.
So between here and here, I think. Not quite. So this is kind of the bit that I want, and then I need to like put a little fade out, but I don't know how to do that. This is tricky. So let's do this new. Man, oh, I tell you what, editing on Audacity hurts me. It hurts me. It's really like it's just trick. It's tough. It's tough, man. Like all of you people with Ableton and FL and all that jazz, I envy you because my goodness, it's hard work. It's super hard work. Okay, let's try this. Let's just call it like Senate Army Swell 1. This is going to be a little cheeky shortcut, right? And if I can make it work, I will. But I think what I'm going to have to do is do this properly at some point, and actually bring in, do what I did earlier and record some swells, and then re-import them back in. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. But if I can kind of make it work, I'm just testing out some ideas to try and flesh out the track now. It's like ear candy and stuff. That's not what I want. It's this one. There we go. So just bear with me while I try and figure this one out. Right, there we go. There we go. So something like that. Let's see how long this is. It's actually about that length. It's kind of, and what I need to do here. How am I going to blend this in? How am I going to blend this in? Right, so we got this. Slide up there. Because what I'm going to have to do is do a little bit of that's verse 1, there we go. Zoom back out. Oh, the editing. If I can get away with it, I will. But like, I don't know if I can. This is whole experimenting time now. Can I get away with taking a massive shortcut? Oh gosh, that zooming is really a nightmare. Let's go. You know what? Let me make this full screen just for a second. It might make my life easier. Let's set this here as well. So I should be able to play it from this, right? Okay, that's step 1. I don't think this is going to be, you know what, I know, yeah, I think I'm going to have to do it, but I'm going to have to do it next week, or like do it at the weekend or something. But let me do test track volume. I'm going to also make this out. Test track, oh gosh. Test that. Test track volume. Okay. And we're going to try and take a shortcut. We're Gotta really try. Here we go. Alright, so how many bars is that? That's 1. So if we go something like this, but here it's like, is that going to be enough for the crossover is the question. It's going to be tight there. Let's try that. Do you know what? I think in an ideal world, I need to make that the same sound, the same sample, like reverse. I think that's what I need to actually do. I'm going to see how it works in practice, because I'm just trying out some ad lib stuff in here as well. Need to adjust the volume of that.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
I'm not happy with that because it's not the right sound. I'm trying to I can't shortcut that. There's no way that's happening. It just doesn't sound right. It doesn't fit right. It's at the point where if I want to listen to it at the minute, I want to take off the swells, because if I don't have them all in at doing the right thing, it's just upsetting my ears too much. So it might be even a case where I just mute the track now, because it's just bugging me. It's not gonna let me. My brain isn't gonna let me progress this without doing them all, and I haven't got time to do them all now. But at least I know next week. You know, if I'm doing those little effects next week, I might do them off stream, do the reverses, and then just bring them on, like just to do them on stream. So I'll do the grunt work maybe offline, and then get all those done in Audacity, and then I can just bring them in and arrange it. That's going to be a massive pain, but like, what did I do with that? Oh, there it is, automation track. This is why I should name them, right? Ad lib volume. So if we go here, that's actually fine there. I think it kind of, because they're not overly loud, the mix anyway, which is okay. It's a bit loud at the beginning. And I don't like that, because it's kind of a bit, makes it sound odd with the high pass of the other one. So if I do something like that, maybe.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Feels better.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Yeah, that is just, I can't, it's upset me too much. It's way too much.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Yeah, dust it off now and find. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Yeah, I'll dust it off now and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you around, you'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about.
Piano sidechain. Still not done that with a vocal. My goodness. Okay. It's not in yet, but yeah, that's what I've got to do. Jeez. My silly brain. Right, here we go. Peak controller. I thought about that. How long ago? Probably almost an hour. Yeah, almost. Almost. Oh dear, it's hard, man. Doing this live. I tell you what, because not everything works all the time, and that's also something that I'm keenly aware of. All right. Piano, I've done it the wrong way around. I want peak control on the vocal. Peak control is my vocal mix. Peak controller. You know what? That snare, I want to make it more. I think I want to put some delay on it here. It's subtle at the minute, but I want to, like, when the snare hits, just turn the delay up and then bring it up again. How we go now? Almost too much. I've turned it down now. Let me get the multiplier out. I did twice. I think 2 times is too much. I just need it. It's just subtle movement. Where's my peak controller here? Here we go. Let's turn the multiplier down. Let's do it 1.5. And then hopefully. I need a little impact as well, so let me do that. Okay, let me save that there. We've got a little bit of sidechain on the piano. Let me find a small, like, gentle impact just to give it a little bit of just extra something when it comes in on the drop. That's too much. Have I got an impact sound? Here we go. We got some here. That's too much. Cool sound, but too much. Also cool sound, but too much. I'm gonna have to use that in a track someday. I'm gonna have to make a nice dark one. Nope. They're no good. What about this one? That's quite a nice one. We could probably mix that in. Okay, let's bring the volume way down. Really subtle.
heart off the ground. Yeah, I'll dust it off now and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you around, you'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about. And find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about. You'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about. You'll find out.
Let's try and start doing this a little bit on the snare. I shouldn't really be doing this now. I should really think about wrapping up soon because I have got work in the morning. But
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about.
it would be cool to get this like just sorted out. So let me go. What have we got here? We've got. Let me tidy this up here. If I can get the pattern right in the automation, this would be really cool. If I could actually see it, it'd be awesome.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you.
Okay, something like this. Let's see.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all.
Oops. Let's try that.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about.
It's almost. Do I want to let this roll over a little? I think I feel like I should. Let's put that there. This one. That almost feels too long. Right, let's do that.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that.
Okay, here, this needs a little more length. This.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you.
Okay.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you all these.
Okay, so this one could technically go in there, and then we can get rid of this bit on the end. I think we may be good.
Gonna show you all.
Oh, hey Ali, how's it going? Oh yeah, don't worry, it's not a problem.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about.
I did a whole bunch of chatting nonsense like way earlier in the stream. Ishi was in there, so I was busy talking to him. He's doing his uni course, which is pretty cool. So he's telling me all about his studio and whatnot. So I've been busy, yeah. How are you anyway? How are you? I definitely need it on the end on this one, don't I? Because that one is just too cool, like with the snare roll, man. I can't not have it there. Let's go grab that, put that there. Okay. Oh, very good. What sort of shoes have you ordered? I don't know if I want to put the delay in. I feel like I think the delay will make it more interesting. I just think maybe I just need to beef up the snare on that section. Maybe that's the alternative. Because I worry that the vocal is like a little bit overtaking it in the mids. And I need to EQ that carefully, I think. Here. Not a problem.
Off now and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you around, you'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about.
You know where it is? I think I figured out where this is. Like up here somewhere. It's like top range of the snare on the reverb. Around here. Maybe around 1K. Let's have a look. Yeah, between 1K, it's around here. I think that's the problem. So maybe I need to do this, right? Just on the reverb side. Narrow it in. We'll just do that. Right. And this way, we'll keep it together. Oh, you sent a screenshot? Okay, hang on then. Let me grab... Okay, 1 second. Wow, they are very fancy. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's have a look here. How do I do this? Is this the right one? Is this the right one? Let's see. Yes. Oh my gosh. Brace yourselves, people. Check out these boots. They're very fancy indeed. My goodness. Very nice, Ali. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, how much are they setting you back? Hopefully not too much. That's pretty cool. How do I... Yeah, there we go. Very good. I never order myself like fancy boots or shoes or anything. I wear no sponsorship by the way, but I wear Airwalks, and that's pretty much all I wear. It's just Airwalk trainers because they're cheap and they're comfortable, and I really like them. But well, they were cheap. They're actually a bit more expensive than they used to be now. They've gone up market. Feels weird. I'm almost picking up a harshness now.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Yeah, I'll dust it off now and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you around, you'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about.
I don't know, and I'm not convinced. Am I just doing too much? Oh, let's put that back. Let's just leave it there for now, because you know what? I've been listening to it for a while. It sounded fine everywhere else. I don't want to start messing with it because my ears are tired. $65, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's alright. I was expecting more because they're quite fancy, but yeah, very good. Very good. I'm assuming you've got a whole outfit planned for this, right? To go with the boots. Of course, of course. Standard practice. Very good. I'd have been disappointed if you didn't, Ali. That's good. Here, I just want more snare. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe I do like that pattern here, right? But this verse is definitely more energetic. There's more, and because that's more energetic, I need to like amp this snare up a little bit. So let me see if I can boost it just slightly in this section. I'm gonna have to automate it on like maybe on the EQ, like so, right? So if I can find where I want to make it more. What I can do is I can enable these bands, right, with an automation lane. Trying to do is I'm just trying to make it a bit more snap. That's what I'm trying to get, but I don't know if I need that snap all the way across. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. What have you got? Oh, I do. It's so pretty. I'm wearing them with a flannel and ripped jean shorts because one of my cousins is turning 1 and I'm having a flannel party. Okay, very cool. And the flannel I'm wearing is purple. Very good. I might send a complete fit, but I'll see. Okay, nice. Very good. Well, it sounds fun. Sounds fun. Definitely sounds fun. I'm not having any parties, right? I'm paying off my debt party. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think it almost feel like it. I don't know if this just needs a general boost in the snare. Like here as well. That's already pretty big, right? It's already pretty beefy. shouldn't really be worrying about these small details. Let me just play it through. Let me disable it, play it through, and then I'll worry about that next time. Because I've been doing this for a few hours, your ears start to get, especially with these. I don't want to. What day am I paying off debt? Every day, Ali. Every day I pay off debt a little bit every time. C Brown. Hi, how are you doing today? What door is this? Looks cool. Oh, it's LMMS. Sorry, chat. I'm terrible. Let me. How do I get? Where was I? I had. Yes. Sorry, YouTube. I'm so busy. Oh, that's the second time I missed it now. There we go. Welcome, LMS. Yeah, I'm glad it sounds good. I'm glad you like it. Looks cool. How are you? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Sorry about that. Yes, yeah. Honestly, no, I get so carried away, like, I keep missing chat, do you know what I mean? I feel bad. But it's difficult, because, like, you get blinkered, you're in the zone, right? And unless it's... I need something that pings YouTube chat, so when YouTube chat happens, I look, because I have that on Discord. Not Discord. Twitch. So it'd be cool to see, and then I could be able to hit, and someone's like, oh, someone sent me a message, I can check. So I apologise for that. I'm still trying to find something to do it, but I almost feel like I need more reverb on the piano, right? That's what I think. I feel like I need more reverb on the piano, and I've got my reverb like the other way around from where I'd normally do it. Hey Josh, do I want to swap this around? Like, here, this bit I'm really debating on here. I don't know if I want this section to repeat again. Still tinkering with the arrangement. I've got ear candy to sort out, but there's just too much to do now. I prefer that now. The piano feels a little better seated. Had my reverb the wrong way round. Let's have a look here. Thomas, what should I have for dinner today? Oh, what would I recommend? You know what? I'll tell you what I had for dinner today. I made myself a pasta bake, and it was penne pasta, like the tubey ones with the edges. Was it pasta penny? I don't know. I apologise to the Italians. So I had that with mince or ground beef, and just like a pasta baked sauce. It's tomato mascarpone. So I did that today because I need it for today and tomorrow's dinner, because that's just how it works. Yeah, so I had that, but it's a lot of carbs, so I'm feeling like a little bit tired at the minute because I ate too much pasta. But what would I recommend? What have you got? What should he have though? I don't know. What have you got in? Tell me what you got in, and I'll suggest something for you. You can never go wrong with a bacon sandwich, right? That's always a winner. I like that. It sounds good here. You have anything? You have anything? But you got sausages? Have you got sausages? Because you know what? Like, I do like a sausage sandwich. Yeah, and if I don't have it, if I don't have it, I'll buy it. Oh, well, okay. What have you got? I don't even know what food you got. You got different food there than what I have here. What do you want? Do you want something hot, cold? Like, what are you looking at? What's your mood? Because you know what, I like a BLT. I do like a BLT as a sandwich. A sandwich is a good call. Maybe like a Subway sandwich. You want warm. Something for dinner, huh? Oh dear. Steak and chips is always good, which would be steak and fries. I do like a steak and chips. Or if you want to be healthy, steak and salad. That is a firm favourite of mine. I do love that. What else is there? Fajitas? What about fajitas? Fajitas is a good one. It's not quite super winter yet, so you don't have to... yeah, steak and salad. There you go. Sorted. Job done. And you can put a few fries on there because, you know, it'd be rude to not do it, right? Ah, you're welcome. That's what I wanted to do. There's a little bit of... I've already got a delay in there. There was somewhere where I wanted... Yeah, here. Right. If I add this in now... There we go. That was bugging me. I just thought of it now. Piano effects. Sounds more... reverby. Oh, what should you make for... I was under the assumption that was going to be for both of you. But it depends on what you want to do. If you want to be nice to him, you should make him some steak and maybe a bit of a side salad and some chips, right? Some fries. You could do that. Or you could give him, like, something vegetarian. Like, just give him a straight salad. No, that's mean. I think you should just get two... He'd want the fries. Yeah. So why don't you do that? Like, just get some fries. Yeah, get some fries. Things that you can, like, stick in the oven. Easy ones, right? Do the steak. Do 2 steak. You can have the salad. He can have the fries. Yeah? That sounds like a reasonable plan. That's what I think you should do. I'll be very happy then. You do want to be... Yeah, get him some fries then. Get him some fries. No brainer. No brainer. Do you know what I forgot to do? This is why, because I have got... Yeah, there is actually... There is actually delay on that, and I did. You know what? It does sound kind of cool, but I don't want it to get too messy. I've got to be quite aware of that. Let me try this then. Let's move these out of the way. Let's move this out of the way, right? Because these are getting in the way now. This delay idea for the snare, because it does kind of sound cool. I'm kind of, you know, I'm not gonna lie. It's like it's piquing my interest. This thing. I'm thinking, do I want that? It does sound cooler, but I need to find out where it's annoying and then cut the delay, right? So after the snare roll, okay, so it's going to be like here, right? So I don't mind it up to this point, and then it's got to go, and then so if we do like the same thing. I think I can draw this in. I think I can draw this in. Let me do, right, where are we? 31. It's gonna be square, like so. Less than that. It's gonna be here, 31, like that, maybe. It's almost, yeah, I'm feeling like, and then we can have like kick, like absolutely no delay on that. And the double kick just fits in nice there. I think that works. I think that works. It's like that, just as a cool effect, I think. Yeah, I think that works. And then where's the next snare? Well, it doesn't even matter at this point now. I think that's taking care of the problem. Alright, let me save it there. Let it roll through and I'll have a listen. Oh dear, right. Do you know what I can do here? Do you know what would sound cool on this? I don't know if I need to turn this on and off as well. If I do, I almost want a delay sound here, not reverb, because that will get too messy. I think just a delay on one side of it, I think would sound quite cool. So if I go, just blends it in a bit nicer there. So where was I? Here we go. Here it is. Yeah. So if I go. I only want it in one area, one section. That's quite annoying, but it's fine. Let's go sweep one delay. And I only need it in one or two places, so this is like stupidly small details. Stupidly small details now. But I'm definitely gonna have to do the reverb swell of the weekend, I think. I'm just gonna have to spend some time, record them all in Audacity, print them out, and then see if I can make them work. If I can make them work, then I'll definitely put them in. But if not, it's kind of not too bad. Like I'm not unhappy with the arrangement. I just need, I'm doing a little bit of fine tuning as well, which is never always that interesting to see, but might come in handy for someone. Let's have a look. What have I got here? Definitely a lot happy. I'm more comfortable with the piano now as well. Like it was weird because I had the delay after the reverb. I like to stack a couple of reverbs sometimes, not too many because it like eats processing power, but like they can sound really beautiful. I don't have too many fancy reverbs. I don't have a lot of fancy stuff. I really don't. But let's go here. All right, you're gonna go make dinner. Yeah, go. No worries. Good luck, Addy. I will see you, catch you in a bit. Thank you. I will see you soon, I'm sure. Though I do have to sleep soon. Who needs sleep? Hey, it's not like I have work or anything. Don't need sleep. Alright, there we go. So I just want delay here. And then, like, if I put it like this. And then everywhere else, it's like no delay at all. We'll just take that out. Because we don't need it forever. We just need it in places. If I put this automation lane over here, I can put it in the beginning. We've got no delay. Or maybe I want a little bit at the beginning just to smooth some bits out. Like this might smooth out here. Then this one we can get rid of because it's got stuff going on. So we can do that. That I think we can leave it out there. Let's try it then.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Yeah, I'll dust it off now and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you around, you'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, you'll find out.
I'm not sold on this now. Honestly, at the time I thought it was good, but now I'm just kind of annoying. I quite enjoyed it at the beginning. I want those. Is it finished almost? You know what? What I'm doing at the minute is I'm happy with the arrangement. I'm putting in small, tiny effects like ear candy, what is what you call it. I did make a reverse swell thing. The trouble is now, because I've only made one of them, it took me honestly, it took me quite a bit of time to make it faffing around. But if I put this in here, you'll be able to hear it now. So I've got that cool bit in there, but now I need it in more places because now I've put it in, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of expecting it here and I'm expecting it here and I'm expecting it here. That's bugging me. So for now, I've muted it because I need to do some work on it on the weekend to like record all the swelly bits. Then I can bring them in here on Wednesday and try and get that finished off that way. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of happy with the arrangement. Like, I've done a little bit of mixing just to try and fine tune some sounds. I'm debating with myself if the vocal is a bit loud in some places. I am tired. You know why? Because I ate pasta. And I've been doing this for like 3 hours now, so it's like it's catching up with me, you know. Yeah, it is catching up with me. But I've been chatting a lot of nonsense tonight, so it's alright. Like, and I know my ears are getting tired as well now. That's something I noticed. My ears are definitely getting tired. Like, it's let's put one of these in there. It's just little tiny details. That should be in there, I think. Yes, it should, yeah. And then we've got this. Goes there. And then I think we should be good. Should be Gucci, as they say. Right. That's that one. Then we've got fade out. I like the fade out, which is good. I brought the pad back in, which is lovely. this bit at the beginning.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Dust it off now. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Yeah, dust it off now and
It does feel weird with that thing there now, though. I'm not sure on this. I'm trying to fill in the intro as well.
come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Yeah, that's what I was working on, yeah.
Let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
And it took me so long, honestly, it's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes I was doing that.
Dust it off now.
And it's so, like, it's trying to remember where you are when you're reversing it as well. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's so hard to do in it.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the
What I was
ground.
going to do is change the drums
Off
here
now
a little bit.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you around, you'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I don't know about. I know about, I know about, gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, you'll find out.
Yeah, what have we got here? Yeah, look, that's a problem. Can I just copy paste it from the other one? Because that would be like super easy. Ah, there we go. Oh no! No wonder it sounds weird. Okay, because I've only got this one once. Right, that's why it sounds weird. I knew there was a problem here.
Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, you'll find out.
No, that's why, because I've got one in the middle. No, okay. This is probably a sign that I'm overworking it now. I should learn to leave it alone, because you know what, this is tiredness setting in. That's what that is, and it's like I've listened to it too many times. I said it sounds great, but I said that 20 odd versions ago too. Yeah, okay. It's not. Yes. I just gotta try and do it justice now, because like I don't want it. If anything, this is more difficult because it's a remix of someone else's track. So it's like that's kind of added pressure. I don't want to half-ass a job, you know. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put the swells in, not now because I think I'm gonna have to call it soon. But I'll put the swells in, see if I like it, and then if it works, then great. But if not, I'll just probably be something like this. And I'll just find something else to put in the intro. Because here the vocal sounds alright against the drums, but the second verse, it's kind of, yeah, that sounds good here. Here I'm a little bit. The tone is slightly different. It's a little bit louder, but I don't know if it's a problem. I feel like it's a problem because it makes the drums feel smaller. But I've also done a whole bunch of fixes on the piano and stuff. There's like loads of little small things that are just adding little bits of movement in there, trying to make things clearer. Like the vocal should now be clear against the piano as well. That's something else I sorted out tonight. So was thinking. You say try it in the car, yeah. Probably not a bad shout, to be fair. Do you know what's missing here? That one won't make a sound. That one. Like somewhere around here. Is that right? I think that would be cool. Is that too much? Is that too much? This is a danger zone now. Do you know what? I've got twice and then... Definitely quieter there. So quiet though. It's hard. It's a bit weird because I can hear it so clearly here, but I just know this is going to be unimportant elsewhere. I feel like it should say it, but I've got it here so much. I don't want to overdo it. Let me. Oh gosh, goodness. Why is it so tricky, man? I feel like it should be going out, fading out. Approach the fresh air, yeah. Leave it and approach the fresh air weekend, yeah. Yeah. You're probably right. You're probably right. Like with that, this is the problem. And then I'll do it and I'll put it in and I'll be like, ugh, what was I even thinking? Oh dear. Let me just listen to the beginning and then I think I'll have to call it there because honestly I'm getting a bit tired. Still got to tidy up my kitchen. I don't know about this one. See, this one feels out of place to me. Definitely feels out of place.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Here, that's softening it way too much, this bit. That's way too soft. Let's just sort this out. Okay, that's good.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
It's better.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground.
Maybe it should be here. Feels like too many. Could make a nice transition because, right, let me just do this quickly. As I keep saying, let's put that there. Let's try it. Yeah. I don't know about high expectations. Well, I don't know. You might consider them high expectations. I don't. That's too much. It's too much. It's too much, right? That's too much. I think I could do one, and then that's it. I think that even then it has to be quieter than this. It's just a little bit. There we go. I think even that's not necessarily there. I think that's better. I prefer that. Let me save it there. I've raised the standard. Yeah, I have. I have to. I have to. This bit I'm okay with. This is fine. You know, it will be nice to release this though. I don't know how the release is going to work. I need to speak to her about it because it's a remix and I don't know how that works. I need to have, that's a discussion I need to have. So we'll find out. I need to. What I'll do is I'm going to post this in the Discord today. Get feedback, and then see where we are feeling with the swells and whatnot. And then if she's happy and thinks it's not terrible, then I'll be all right with that. Because it's like it's difficult, man. Especially when you're speaking to the person who sang the vocals. They might, if you know, I would be worried if I was a singer and like somebody's remixing my stuff. I'd be worried that they'd make it suck. And so that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, is it terrible? Oh dear, it's hard, man. The stress. I need a sound in here to tie that together. Maybe. I hope so. I hope so. Dum. Oh, so I don't need that other one. Where is that piano? Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound. You'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. Oh, that feels weird here. What if I do this? is now coming down too quickly. So I think if I'm going to put it in, maybe. Not too bad. It's nice. It's nice when you know, I'm there. I'm like, okay, that sounds right now. I'm like, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. That's all right. I'm happy with that. It's nice to listen to it and not thinking I want to make a change. Like that's what I enjoyed that. That's quite good. Oh dear. Okay. Stressful, man. I don't, and you know what? I'm even debating now if it even needs the swells, because like it's kind of like I like the space. I think I could do it, but I don't want to overwork something for the sake of overworking it. I kind of like the simplicity of it, but like we'll see. I'll do the work and see if it fits. If it doesn't work, I'll just leave it out. Right? I think that's the best thing I can do. Right, well, looking at the time, I probably should get myself to sleep. So I appreciate anybody who's come along to have a look and watch me do this, because hopefully at least, if nothing else, if you haven't learned anything, hopefully it's just entertaining. I've done a few bits and pieces and weird bits of mixing, so side chaining and stuff, just little technical things really, picking up mistakes, fleshing out the arrangement. So I think it flows nicely. One thing I am a little bit unsure of is this part here where I completely drop out of the bass, which I think is I need to do something because it has to be different here, but I'm thinking I might need an extra sound, like I've got an extra like very subtle impact to just go underneath, so you just feel the impact to drop a little more. So I've got that going on, but I might need something else to just bring transition from here to here. Really, it's this section that I'm thinking in terms of like biggest parts of the arrangement. It's just this transition maybe. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Pardon me. It's not terrible, but I think I could do better. And that's the only thing that's really bugging me at the minute. So I wonder if I do this just for now, and I'll print it out and see what's about, see what's happening. Right. Let's do this. Yeah, I will be. I got to sort out my kitchen. The downside of cooking, right? Okay. I think that's gonna have to do for tonight, because I could do this for hours and hours, but I've got work, unfortunately. Yeah, thank you for anyone who's tuned in. I do appreciate it. It's always nice having a chat while I'm doing these things, so it's good. Sorry if I've waffled on a bit, but hopefully there's been some learning, some entertainment, but yeah, it should be good. We'll get to see Ali's boots at some point next week, so that should be good. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. I'll play it out, and then I'll probably see you at the weekend. I don't know. If I'm feeling it, I might bring this on and do a little bit of a cheeky music stream at the weekend. So we'll see. But I don't want to overwork it, because like if you do it too much, you know, you can overwork stuff. Anyway, thank you again. I shall see you all later. Be good. Take it easy. Peace.
Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Dust it off now. Come on, baby, let me see you pick your heart off the ground. Yeah, dust it off now and find. ground. Yeah, I'll dust it off now and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. Gonna show you around, you'll find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, and find out. Gonna show you all these little things that I know about. I know about, I know about, you'll find out. You'll find out. All these hiccups only keep them trying to leave you unbound. All these hiccups only, got it tied up and bound. All these hiccups only keep them trying to leave you unbound. Got it tied up and bound, you'll find. You'll find. All these hiccups only keep them trying to leave you unbound. You'll find. All these hiccups only keep up trying to leave you unfound. Got it tied up and bound, you'll find out. Shadow armies have a bounty and I'm tracking them down. No, I won't make a sound, you'll find out. Shadow armies have a